Francine Jay, The Joy of Less, a Minimalist Living Guide, How to Declutter, Organize, and Simplify Your Life. Welcome to the enlightening world of The Joy of Less, a Minimalist Living Guide, How to Declutter, Organize, and Simplify Your Life by Francine Jay. In this book summary, we will explore the concept of minimalist living and learning how to effectively declutter our lives. By categorizing our belongings into 3 sections, useful, beautiful, and sentimental, we can begin the process of developing a minimalist mindset. Additionally, implementing the Streamline technique will guide us through the practical steps of decluttering every aspect of our lives, from our bedrooms to our offices. Strap yourself in and get ready for a transformative journey that will free your life from the clutter that holds you back.
Developing a minimalist mindset. To gain control of our belongings and improve our overall well-being, we need to develop a minimalist mindset. This begins by dividing our possessions into 3 categories: useful, beautiful, and sentimental. While the usefulness of minimalist living is in the prioritization of our basic needs, we must also acknowledge the value of beautiful and sentimental items. Nonetheless, the first step to successfully decluttering our homes and valuing what truly matters is adopting an unattached, minimalist mindset. Simplifying your home. Learn the Streamline technique for decluttering your home by sorting items into trash, treasure, or transfer piles and organizing everything based on frequency of use and purpose. Keep all surfaces clear to eliminate distractions and work efficiently. If you're feeling overwhelmed by the clutter in your home, the Streamline technique can help you reduce the mess and create a more functional living space. The acronym stands for Start Over, Trash, Treasure or Transfer, Reason for each item, Everything in its place, All surfaces clear, Inner Circle, Never-ending maintenance, and Exits. The first step is to start over, which involves approaching the room or space as if it's brand new. Next, you need to sort items into 3 categories: trash, treasure, or transfer. The trash pile includes stained clothes, expired cosmetic products, and junk mail. The treasure pile is for useful, beautiful, and sentimental items that can be displayed, while the transfer pile is for things that are no longer useful to you. In reason for each item, you ask yourself if each item in your treasure pile has a good reason for being kept. Everything in its place requires you to consider how frequently you use an item before deciding where to store it. Frequently used items should be easily accessible in the inner circle, while less frequently used items can be stored in the outer circle or deep storage. All surfaces clear is about keeping work desks, kitchen counters, and coffee tables free of clutter, eliminating distractions and helping you work efficiently. By using the Streamline technique, you can achieve a simplified home that is both tidy and functional. Simplifying your space. Learn the Streamline technique to simplify your space through modules, limits, if one comes in, one goes out, narrow down, and everyday maintenance. Decluttering your living space can be both freeing and daunting at the same time. But with the Streamline technique, you can simplify your space in an effective and sustainable way. The second half of the technique consists of modules, limits, if one comes in, one goes out, narrow down, and everyday maintenance. Modules involve grouping items with similar functions, while limits aim to keep your collections in check by disposing of excess items. If one comes in, one goes out is a practical approach to decluttering, where you must dispose of a similar item for every new acquisition you make. Narrow down encourages the use of all-purpose products to tackle multiple tasks instead of using many products simultaneously. Lastly, everyday maintenance is key to keeping your space clutter-free. It involves committing to disposing of one item a day to prevent unnecessary buildup in your living space. By using these techniques, you can simplify your life, achieve minimalist living, and learn to use your space to its maximum potential. Streamline your home. The Streamline method can help you transform your bedroom into a peaceful and organized space by decluttering and identifying trash, treasure, and transfer piles. Narrow down your possessions to a functional minimum, transferring items like toys or craft materials to other rooms or donating them. You can also streamline your wardrobe by taking everything out, forming trash, treasure, and transfer piles, and making a list of different activities to see which clothes to keep. Apply the one in, one out rule to keep up with current trends. Follow the Streamline method to save on money, time, and stress. Optimize your living space. Learn how to optimize your living space by understanding the reasons for each item's presence, creating modules for different activities, keeping all surfaces clear, and following everyday maintenance rules. Take a look around your living room. Is it crowded with magazines and toys? It's important to free up space for entertainment, and the first step is to understand the reason for each item's presence. Consider the living situation and the number of visitors before deciding which furniture pieces to keep. For example, a coffee table and 2 lounge chairs may be enough for a couple who spends most evenings and weekends out of town. To create an efficient use of space, organize your living room into modules for different activities like painting, knitting, and so on. Label plastic containers with each activity and load them with related equipment. This approach not only makes it easier to gather things you need but also helps keep the living room tidy by facilitating easy cleaning. Keeping all surfaces clear is a golden rule for a safe and stress-free living room, especially for families with children. Kids need room to move, which can be dangerous with books and toys scattered over the floor. Optimizing your living space also means decluttering your home office. Digitize all documents, including letters, greeting cards, and bills to reduce the amount of paperwork. A scanner can help with this task, and you can even opt to switch to online bank statements and digital newspaper subscriptions. Follow the everyday maintenance rule and keep your work desk tidy by sorting and scanning papers regularly. Throw away anything no longer needed and keep only relevant documents at your desk. With these tips, you can optimize your living space and boost productivity by creating a tidy and functional environment. The minimalist kitchen and bathroom. The minimalist mindset can transform your cluttered kitchen and bathroom into functional spaces. Start by creating trash, treasure, and transfer piles to determine what you need. Expired items and unused duplicates go in the trash and transfer piles, while useful items belong in the treasure pile. Donating excess food and kitchenware can also help. Apply this same approach to your bathroom by narrowing down your daily routine to essential items that belong in the treasure pile. Multi-purpose products can reduce excess, and limited space can be solved by categorizing items into the inner circle, outer circle, and deep storage. By following these tips, you can create a relaxing atmosphere in both your kitchen and bathroom. Minimalist family living. Encouraging your family to join in maintaining a minimalist house can lead to strong family bonds and responsible behaviors. Lead by example, assign each member their space, and make decluttering a daily ritual to simplify your life using the Streamline method. Now that you have successfully adopted a minimalist way of living using the Streamline method and have a clutter-free home, the next step is to get your family on board. Teaching your kids that life is not about material things is crucial, as children tend to learn by their parents' behavior. Hence, it is essential to set a good example by not obsessing over material possessions. For example, avoid spending an entire weekend shopping or hoarding unnecessary items in your wardrobe and drawers. Inviting your family to participate in decluttering and cleaning your house can be an enjoyable and efficient way of maintaining a clean and minimalistic environment while bonding with your loved ones. You can assign each family member a specific decluttering project, making them responsible for their personal belongings, reducing untidiness. It is natural for children to have initial difficulties with decluttering. To erase their fears of giving away belongings, assure them that not everything needs to go. Your encouragement can help them understand that living a simple life with fewer things can be liberating. Finally, practice daily rituals of getting rid of something every day to ensure a tidy and collective home environment. Assign everyone a particular time to pick up belongings and return them to their allocated space. By leading a minimalist lifestyle and implementing these simple strategies, you can simplify your life with your family's help and create a strong bond.
In conclusion, Francine Jay's The Joy of Less teaches us how to cultivate a minimalist mindset, efficiently declutter our homes, and inject simplicity and organization into our lives. Through categorization and the Streamline technique, we learn how to approach different spaces in our homes, such as bedrooms, living rooms, offices, and kitchens, and adopt a minimalist approach to create a peaceful and efficient living environment. Finally, the importance of engaging our family in this lifestyle change takes center stage, as it helps to ensure its sustainability and strengthens family bonds. Embarking on this journey rewards us with an invaluable perspective, teaching us to appreciate the true essentials and the joy of living with less.